Hey patrons, how's it going? This is Big Lair here on Jack's Private Coffee Corner. It is December 17th. Let's see, what is that? A Wednesday, a Tuesday? No, it's a Tuesday. Some days I forget what day it is. Okay, it's a Tuesday. It's kind of rainy here in Japan. We had one of those weird mornings where you wake up and it's not as light out as you think it should be. You ever have that? You know, if you get up at the same time every morning, you're used to how it looks, even if it's a rainy day, and today it just looked too dark. Anyway, what's that about? I'm not sure. Okay, let's get into this daily crypto report here. Today the numbers look pretty interesting. Let's see, what do we got going here? Man, looking at our spreadsheet, holy moly, everything is down. Everything is down. You know, there's been a lot of, I guess you could say, FUD, you know, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's been a lot of talk about the crypto market's going to go down again before it goes back up. And maybe this is the start of it, I think. Looking at our numbers here, wow, Bitcoin is at 6,926. And this is just, you know, I pulled the numbers this morning here just a few minutes ago. What else we got going? Let's see, Litecoin's at $40. I remember last month I had an order in for Litecoin at $38.50, and I don't remember why I canceled that order. I did something with the money. I can't remember what it was offhand now. Look at XRP at 20 cents. How much lower is this going to go? I can remember a certain someone, you know, used to say, oh, XRP at 32 cents, you'll never see it lower than that. You better get some. Well, hey, it's 20 cents now. Let's see, EOS down a little bit. What is it? It's down 8.14% at 237. EOS, one of my favorites. I recently watched a video. There's this guy, his name is Alessio. I forget what his last name is. He's on YouTube. He's an Iranian guy. He's living in England somewhere, in London maybe. He has great videos about investing in stocks, and he talks about cryptocurrencies. And he recently put out a video and said there's 4 cryptocurrencies he's looking at to buy next year from 2020, January 2020. EOS was one of the ones he likes. He also likes NEO, by the way. Okay. Let's see, Stellar. Wow, Stellar is, man, look at that. Stellar is down under 5 cents. How much lower can these things go? Look at here, let's see, NEO still hanging on, 839, but it's down 6.3%. Tezos at 166, man, I'm glad I sold it at 178. You know, I made a couple sells on Tezos within the last, I guess you would say the last week. I'm very glad that I did that. That's what it is. You got a plan, you work your plan. And now I have some stable coins sitting there. And if these prices continue to go down, you know, I don't have to put the money back into Tezos if I don't want to. You know, if something like, you know, Stellar or Cardano, let's see, or Digibyte gets really, really crazy cheap, I could put some of my profits from Tezos into one of those coins, right? That's one of my options. Okay. OMG, man, it's down. Digibyte hasn't moved so much. It's down 3.18%, but not a lot. Theta, it's down 4.74% at 9.2 cents. However, you know, it was up to, I want to say last night I saw it at 9.9 cents, almost 10 cents. But really, through all of this, Digibyte and Theta have held on pretty good. Let's see. Oh my God, let's look at Pundi. That's down 6.21%. It's now 0.000136. Man, you know, I wanted to trade this thing, didn't have Ethereum in my wallet, and I thought, okay, I just won't deal with it right now. And I was going to sell it. I think it was back at, now it's 136. It was 154. 154 when I wanted to sell it. That would have been a pretty sweet deal. No sense crying over spilt milk. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda has no place in this business here. Okay, Neo Gas, 96 cents. Ouch. Who got it at $1.30? I did. And I'm still happy I did. I'm still happy I did, because I think about, I had some profits from my Neo and OMG trading, and I put I put part of those profits into Neo Gas. I didn't realize I had like $78 of stable coins sitting on an exchange from that. I'd totally forgotten about that, so I put in a Neo Gas, and I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Let's see, what was I going to say? Yeah, once, like I said, it's just part of your plan. If you have a plan, you make a decision and you just execute your plan. You don't get emotional about it, right? So I'm still happy. I still feel fine about it. Veritasium, wow, 1042. It's so beautiful. It's going down, right? That's something I'd like to get my hands on. And possibly, if everything goes down, even more, which there's a lot of people who think it will be, and I say people, I mean just a various number of people on YouTube, different YouTubers, different people who are traders. Now, I don't listen to traders so much. There are some good people out there, I think, but in my opinion, this is just my opinion, and I'm sure these traders would, disagree with me, and I'm fine with that. But technical analysis, it's fine to a point. It's fine to a point. And for me, it just doesn't work. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't resonate. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Trading does not resonate with me. And when I say trading doesn't resonate with me, I mean like the technical analysis part of it and looking at these different waves and whatnot. Only because they're taking that knowledge from the stock market and applying it to cryptos. I think cryptos is a different animal, so to speak. I don't know if things can be applied so perfectly to cryptos, and so I'm still staying away from the technical analysis part of cryptos. But hey, I know there are people out there who use it. They do very well, and my hat is off to them. It just doesn't resonate with me. Okay. So yeah, everything is down today. Holy moly, Veritasium's down the most at 10.09%. What else we got? EOS is down at down 8.14%. Litecoin down almost 8%, right? At 7.96%. These are some low prices, very low prices. I can remember back in the, around what, April, May, various people on different YouTube platforms saying, hey, buy these coins, you'll never see them cheaper than this, never see them cheaper than this. Hey, guess what? They're way cheaper now. What about that? So anyway, looking at this, the purple tone color here on the far right, percent to all-time high. Look at Pundi. It's over 11,000% now. We've got Neo Gas close to 10,000%. Holy moly. And if you look to the far right, I have, buy, buy, sell, buy, buy, crazy buy, all of that. The only coin I would recommend selling now is Tezos, because if you bought it at a price, around $1, a lot of people got it around $1, $1.05, $1.10. You could still make a pretty good profit out of this. Now, Tezos is staying up. Will Tezos continue to stay up while everything else goes down? I have no idea. But the fact that I sold some of it, I'm thinking it could go down. But if it doesn't go down, I'm happy because I've taken profit out. And I could put those profits into something else. And it's looking like that was a pretty good bet on my part, because I can see some things are really down. And if I took these profits and put them into XRP, for example, XRP is at 20 cents. I've never bought XRP at 20 cents before. I think I bought it at 32 cents, maybe even close to 40 cents before. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to go look at my spreadsheet on XRP. So that would help bring down my average purchase price if I were to put some profits into XRP at 20 cents today. However, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait and wait and wait and see how far these prices go down. And now also there's some buy. I've got EOS as a buy, Cardano as a buy, all the rest of them. For me, I had targets, and if I could buy the coins for less than that target price, I'm happy. I'm still happy with all of these. Of course, as things are going down, it does make me think, maybe I should hold off on buying. Maybe I should hold off and see if they go a little lower to get a better deal. Now, in the past, I haven't really done that too much. Usually if I have a target price in mind and it goes below it, I just get it. I just get it because I don't want to, I don't want to get into this mindset where I'm saying, oh, it might go lower, it might go a few cents lower, and then I wait and wait and I lose a chance. In my mind, if I'm waiting too long to buy it in hopes it will go down, or if I'm waiting too long to sell it in hopes it will go higher, that's getting into greed territory. And that's just for me. I understand my personality when it comes to doing this. And I feel like, greed, that, greed monster kind of creeps out, says, just keep waiting, just keep waiting. And to nip that in the bud, I have my selling prices, my target prices. And when it hits that, I either buy or I sell. Even if I think it could go lower, only because I want to eliminate that greed factor from my personality. So that's just my personal, a characteristic that I understand about myself and how I'm trying to deal with it. So I would be fine getting any of these coins at these prices, the buy prices. However, of course, being a somewhat intelligent person, now I would have to say, things have gone down a little bit. Let's just wait and see if they go down further. Okay, this is just the nature of the game, right? I do think, now we know that there has been manipulation by people in the government to keep cryptos down. That's just a fact of life. We can't get around it. And now I talked about this on my YouTube videos a number of months ago. I was shown some scenes. My spirit guides had showed me some scenes. Had shown some scenes of manipulation in cryptos, and it was a number of groups, and I was shown a number of groups manipulating various coins. Okay, so I know that's taking place, and I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to eliminate the weak hands. In poker, if you ever played poker for any amount of money, even if you're playing poker with a number of people, let's say there's 5 of you, and everyone's got a lot of money and you don't, you can get shaken out of a game even if you have a pretty good hand. Why? Because they can outbet you, right? They have more money to play with than you do, so you've got to be a little more conservative in how you play poker. So they call that shaking out the weak hands. And I think that's what's happening in the crypto market. There are a lot of, put any name on it you want. The government, the elites, the powers that be, whoever's trying to control this and possibly is controlling part of it, they want to shake out all of the weak hands. As many people as they can. They want to get them out of cryptos. They don't want us in cryptos. That's just something we have to understand from the get-go. So I think this, if these current price decreases continue and get even lower, they're going to try and shake more people out. I think they've had two major shakeouts already, and they're going for a third one. I think this is probably going to be a third shakeout. We'll see how it goes. So my only advice there would be, you don't lose anything unless you sell at a low price, right? A lot of people say, oh man, my portfolio's down, I'm losing this much money. And I always say, you're not losing any money. If you sold your cryptos at this moment, you would lose money. But if you don't sell, you didn't lose anything, right? The same with the stock market. So don't let this fear, uncertainty, and doubt, get the better of you and sell your coins at a loss. Don't ever do that, okay? Okay, so now let's jump over to the market cap and see what's happening there. All right, what do we got here? So these numbers are from last night. If we look at this right away, what jumps out at us? Theta. Theta's market cap increased 10.11% from yesterday. It's pretty amazing, and its daily percent change in trading volume is up 136.14%. Now, remember, yesterday the trading volume was up 33.79%. So there's been a lot of action with Theta, and the price has been pretty stable, right? Pretty stable. Like I said, when I put these numbers in last night, Theta was near 10 cents. Now it's down a little bit, so I would imagine the trading volume may have changed overnight while I was sleeping. We look at Veritasium. Let's see, the market cap down 4.23% from yesterday. The daily percent change in trading volume is down 55.88% at 6,862. Now, just before I made this video, I checked this again because I woke up this morning and holy moly, look at all the prices are down. Well, I wonder about Veritasium because it was the biggest decrease in daily trading volume. Well, the daily trading volume of Veritasium as of now, right this moment as I'm making this video, is 3 times. It's almost $18,000. And if we look here, it says the daily trading volume was $6,862. But it's up about 3 times that at this moment. A few other things. Let's see, we had Litecoin. Remember, Litecoin was really down, right? Well, Litecoin's trading volume, daily trading volume, if we look here, it's $1.92 billion, right? 1,926,281,796. But when I looked just now, the trading volume is up to 2.16 billion. So it's up a little bit. So that's pretty tremendous trading volume, right? Because the numbers I have here on what we're looking at puts the trading volume percent of the market cap, this yellow column, for Litecoin at 70.39%. But if we put the current number in, 2.16 billion, that goes even higher. That's the highest trading volume percent of market cap of any coin in our basket here. So that's pretty amazing. EOS was down, right? EOS's trading volume, if we look here, the daily trading volume is a little over $1 billion. But when I checked just a moment ago, it's at 1.67 billion. So considerably up. EOS's trading volume is considerably up, but its market cap has not changed. So that's pretty interesting, I think. Okay, let's see. We got Tezos is down 32.77%. Digibyte has an increase, 46.83%, which is a pretty good increase. However, the trading volume as a percent of market cap for Digibyte is only 1%, 1.05%, so it's not very much. Doesn't take much then to move that number around when we're dealing with such a small amount to start with. Okay, so lots of interesting figures here, lots of movement in the markets. So nothing has changed regarding, if you go to the far right, it says, meaning, is it high volume or low volume? The high volumes are continuing to be high. The lows are staying low, although Theta has increased a pretty good amount. It's now up around 8.34%. It's trading volume percent of market cap. But everything else is about the same. Bitcoin hasn't changed much. Bitcoin Cash has not changed much. Okay, so that's that. And let's see, what was I going to tell everyone? Oh yeah, yesterday I met with a friend of mine. He's kind of a computer genius. I call him a computer geek just because we're good friends, and that's what good friends do. You call each other names. I've known this guy for about 20 years. He's a very solid guy. If I had to go into battle anywhere, I would pick him to be at my side. Absolutely. That's the kind of guy he is, just an all-around good guy, but very, very smart. And I met with him because I asked him about this. Remember the idea I had of this Excel spreadsheet? Wouldn't it be awesome if I could pull down the trading volume numbers like every hour or every 2 hours and have them just slot into my spreadsheet here? Wouldn't that be great? And then I think what we could do, if that was possible, is you could see the trading volume. Let's say the trading volume is increasing. It's increasing, increasing, increasing. And then when it starts to decrease, you'd go, okay, there's a decrease. Oh, it happened a second time. That's a trend reversal, I think. And then we could look at the price and see how the price reacts. And probably if we did that, we could start to see when prices on cryptocurrencies were going to move one way or the other. Wouldn't that be awesome? So anyway, I meet with this friend of mine and I say to him, this is what I want to do. Is it possible? And as I said, this is a really smart guy, right? He's a computer nerd. So, man, he's pulling out his laptop. He's got his iPad Pro out. And within a matter of, I would say 15 minutes, he shows me how to do this, but with stocks. He has a MacBook. He pulls out numbers instead of Excel. Mac uses a software called Numbers, the same thing as Excel. So he shows me, oh yeah, it's pretty easy. Let's do it with stocks. Boom, 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 boom. 15 minutes, he's got a big spreadsheet all figured out for me. I don't think he's ever done it before, but in 15 minutes, he's got the whole thing figured out. And then I said, well, stocks are fine, but how about cryptos? Oh, yeah. We find out there's no support for cryptos in Numbers. So I'm going to keep checking and looking at that because I do have a Mac laptop, but I normally use a PC. So then I said to him, well, I don't have Excel, but I've got this WPS Office, which also has an Excel type piece of software. That's what I use every day for this. So he does a quick search of the internet. Nope, you can't do it. Can't do it. It's missing some of the features of Excel. And then he says, oh, wait, on my MacBook, I've got a virtual machine. He basically created a PC inside his MacBook. So he goes into this virtual machine, this PC environment. He's got Excel there. Yeah, I've got, the real Excel. I can do it. I can pull down information from the internet for you. However, what I really want is, to grab the numbers like every hour. Every hour I want to be grabbing the trading volume. He said there's no way to do that. No way to do that with the current Excel setup. So he said what you could do is you could set it up to where it pulls down the trading volume, and then every time you open up the software or touch somewhere within your Excel spreadsheet, it would update all the numbers. So he said what you could do is, let's say at like 12 noon, you open the thing up and you do a screen grab. And then you wait until 1 o'clock, you touch a cell somewhere, the whole thing updates, and you do another screen grab. So it seems like the only option would be every hour on the hour to do screen grabs, but that's not really what I want. That's not really what I want. And interestingly enough, if you have Excel on a MacBook, this is the Mac version of Excel, you cannot do this. This is just what my friend told me, right? Because we're sitting there, and within about 40 minutes, he's shown me how to do it on a MacBook using the Numbers software, but with stocks. Okay, we can't do it for cryptos yet. There's no support for cryptos. He shows me on Excel in his virtual machine. It worked, pulling down the information, but not the way I want to get it. And then on my WPS software, it's impossible. It's missing some of the major features, as far as importing external data. Doesn't work. And there is another option. There's something called LibreOffice or LibreOffice. They have an Excel type, it's a free software, and my friend thinks possibly I may be able to pull the numbers down into this LibreOffice Excel software, although he doesn't think it's possible to pull it down and shoot it into different cells every hour on the hour. So I have to rethink that, how to do that. That might be like a really good project if I knew someone in computer science and they had to do, computer science, someone in computer science and finance, and they needed, some nice project to work on for their thesis or something. That might be a nice thing to do. So I'm not going to give up. I'll keep seeing what I can do. And it would be nice if I could pull down at least the numbers I'm getting every day here, because I do all of this manually. I don't pull anything down from the internet. So we'll see if I change the way I do things or not. I'll keep studying, but it was pretty fun that, I sat there with my friend, and within 1 hour he had all of these things figured out. And let's see, what was I saying? Oh. And in the end, my friend did find a workaround, I think, for Mac with the Numbers software on how you could, if you had a Mac software with this Numbers, how you could put the cryptocurrency data into it. But he said it was a very involved operation, and if it was him doing it, if he was doing it, he would need probably 15 to 20 minutes of time for each coin, and I've got like 20 coins, so no way, that's like 400 minutes. That's crazy. So I said to him, no, don't do that. This guy has much better things to do with his time. So that's where I am with that. I won't give up on my idea because I think it's a good one. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, guys, I don't think and one more thing. Let's see, today I will finish my next Crypto Beginner Library video. It's called Big Larry's Exit Plan. Last night I was working on it. I wanted to add a couple things to explain things better, and then I realized, well, if I do those two things, then I should do this other thing. So I spent my time last night until I went to bed writing up this other thing in an Excel spreadsheet. So look forward to that sometime today. Okay, you guys, you take care. I hope it's not rainy where you are like it is with me. I hope it's not cold for you like it is for me here. Have a great day. If you have a chance, get out and get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea with someone you like and talk about life. Okay, you guys, take care. I will see you tomorrow.